The table is now suffocating. Katsura is watching him with that cold, analytical stare, while Soma and Hoshino look ready to snap. The stranger just sits there, unfazed, as if he knows exactly how much power he holds just by being there.
Who am I? I am Miyoya's boyfriend.
You're full of it. We're the only ones who actually care about her. So why don't you stop talking in riddles and tell us who you really are?
He leans back, the wood of the chair creaking under him. He taps the tip of his slender, polished wooden walking stick against the floor. A slow, deliberate sound.
Sorry, had to give it a try. But do you really think you're the only ones? I met Miyoya at a summer program for the visually impaired last year. Unlike you lot, I actually understand the world she navigates every day. I attend the Prefectural School for the Blind. And for the record, don't look for a dog. A guide dog is rare, and I prefer my independence. I am Omori Wataru.
He sets his glass of iced oolong tea down and reaches out, his hand hovering near the edge of the table. He begins to move his fingers towards Soma's face. There is nowhere Soma can escape to in the corner of the booth, as Omori feels along each chiseled piece of Soma's face, squishing his cheeks slightly, making his lips pucker.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? Keep your hands to yourself.
Easy, big guy. Just sizing up the competition. You're a handsome lot, there's no denying that. But at least Miyoya's blindness is on my side. I don't need to be seen to be understood. You guys are worried about your looks, but I'm worried about the connection. I want in on the agreement. I want my chance at her love, just like the rest of you.
And why should we let you?
Because I will be useful to have around. I can let you really learn the ins and outs of Miyoya's world. If you're really going to help her, you will need to know how to understand her, and you can't learn it just by reading a book on it. You can only learn it by living it. And I have seen many sent to the fate Miyoya's facing. They accept it, as will she, and she will be miserable. And I don't want that for her.
And on top of all of that, your plan, your agreement, while great in theory, there's going to be problems. I know Miyoya, and I'm sure we all agree. She will not want to touch any of your faces if knowingly others are around. She's too shy for that. No, we need to give each other space. We need to be reading her constantly. If it seems as though she is wanting to get to know one of you, then the others, including myself, need to back off. Find an excuse. And as for the idea of everyone following her around like extra dogs by her side, it just won't work. What if she only invites one? What if one of us is sick? No, there needs to be an understanding of her wishes. And her having so much attention, I assume, of the more popular boys, will grab the wrong attention to her of the bullying female classmate. And she needs to find friends in that realm as well.
Then what do you think we should do, then?
The part about being friends, as much as I know she will question it, I think it's a good idea. We all are now on a first-name basis, because it needs to be true if we are going to help her. There's 5 of us, right? So let's make it if we invite her to something, then it is assumed the others will come if they can, unless discussed prior. But if she invited only one of us, then that is respected. No extras showing up as a happenstance. And as I said, if we are all out with her, and she seems to be reading she wants to be alone with one of us, then there needs to be a code. If the word is said, then we all go, except that person. Now, I have questions. Is she in any clubs? Does she have any female friends? She doesn't talk much on school to me.
She has just joined archery if her parents agree to it. She's nervous about it. As for friends of the female nature, no. Since she skipped a grade, her age group has moved closer to one another, and the older girls, well, they are cruel, to put it lightly.
Archery. I know that wasn't her idea. But still, it's good for her to be in a club. Though her mother, she probably won't allow it. Do any of you have sisters? We need her to find some girls to be around. Perhaps come along with us to even out the numbers, so she doesn't stand out.
I have a sister. I will ask if she will come.
I have a sister, but I don't think she would want to come.
I have a sister around her age. She's met before on occasion. I'll see if she will join up with us.
Sorry, I don't have any sisters, but I have a cousin.
Good. That should even things out. Now, I don't go to school with you guys, so I'm depending on you to handle things during the school day. After any outings, we should meet here to update the plan and revisions as needed, and for me to catch up on what's happening in her school life. Now, for our code, what should it be?
Dragon!
Dragon. Ugh, you act like a kid. Don't you think saying dragon out of the blue she will notice? What about pineapple? We can see some at a food stand. Easy enough.
And if she wants some, then what? No, it needs to be something realistic but untouchable. Something that would grab our attention but not hers.
I sat there listening to them think of words, only for them to shut them down. I have an idea. What about rainbow? They all looked to me, becoming quiet.
Rainbow. What? Are we 3? I know what it is. She said you were a rainbow to her. You want the upper edge, don't you?
No, it's not like that. Don't you see? Rainbows don't last long, but would grab our attention, but not hers. And then we can come up with our own excuses for leaving.
Well, at least it works. Good thinking, Tatsuya. If everyone can be in agreement, rainbow it is. Now then, let's all exchange numbers. I need to be going soon.
Rainbow it is. I wonder what I look like to her. Maybe a powerful dragon or a tiger.
You probably look like a rabbit, always running this way and that. Fine, I'll go along with it.
Yes, I believe it's suiting, being that Tatsuya was the first to get her to open up, but he will not be the last.
Good. Now no more jabs. We are all good friends from this point on, right? Akihiko, Tatsuya, Sakuya, Renjiro?
The space was still, as everyone said yes in agreement. At least Wataru had helped us agree. I smell something warm and welcoming. The waiter brought over our food. My ramen with a toy. It was a cute little orange cat keychain, and my ramune. Sakuya's ramen in a large bowl with some melon soda. Renjiro gekikara extra spicy curry with a dry beer. And for Akihiko, who didn't order, he pulled from his pocket a box of konpeito, sugar candy, opening it quietly after the waiter had given Akihiko a glass of water, and left. Wataru lifted his glass of sweet tea.
To friendship and to making sure Miyoya finally can see who and what really matters.
We all clink our glasses in agreement as Wataru says his goodbye. We eat in silence. What have I just signed up to?